Hey section leaders, thank you for joining me for our section weekly email updates for this format training. We're going to talk about adding hyperlinks into your emails, inserting pictures, the format that we want to stick with in terms of what all is included in the email, and then also how to translate it over from a Word document into the email so that it's ready to send. So as you can see over here on the left-hand side of the screen, I have the section weekly update template available. I modified this a little bit. I'll send you out a new one. So we'll just get started at the beginning of this. So we want to start in our Word document. The first thing we want to do is make sure we've got our subject ready, our section, whatever kind of greeting you would like. Then the first thing I'd like to start with in our emails is some sort of message takeaway. Whatever really stuck with you from this past weekend's sermon, just whatever your takeaway was. Little anecdote, little personal story, whatever you would like to start it off, a personal touch. Now you can see I put on here, this weekend's service was so great. Now I'm writing something that really stuck with me from Pastor Jim's service. If you missed this weekend's service, you can watch it here. So let me show you how to actually add in the link to watch it online. So I've got this bolded right here, so I just selected that word and I hit the B for bold. Now, what I want to do is I'll go to YouTube, which is just youtube.com, and then under the search bar, I will type in Trinity Church, which is right here. And we'll click Trinity Church, Cedar Hill. And that's going to take us to the YouTube page for our church, and you'll see all of our sermons and our updated videos are posted on here. So in order to add the hyperlink, all you have to do is come up here and you can double click in the bar and you can right click and say copy, then come back to your document, right click on the word you want to link it to, and you'll see there's a link button right here. So we click on that and we right click again in the link box and click paste. Now we'll apply and you'll see that it's turned blue, it's hyperlinked, and what you can do to test it out is if you click on the link, it takes you to that same page right where we were. So we know the link works now, so that's great. So this will just be your first little section, your personal story, what your takeaway was from this weekend service, and a link to be able to watch it online. The next thing in the email we want to include is upcoming events that are happening at the church and opportunities for people to get connected with us. So I have a few listed out here. I have our CE classes, plunge parties, fast track, First Wednesday, and membership. So we'll just do one of these as an example. We have First Wednesday coming up. So right here I would type June 6th, 2018. And you can select all of this text right here, so it's highlighted, and then come over to your Trinity Church homepage, trinitychurch.org, and it's actually on the homepage that we have our upcoming events, so you can scroll down and here's our First Wednesday service. So we'll just click on the First Wednesday service, and then this page will have the information about it, dinner available, when the time is, you can watch the sermon on YouTube, and again we'll come up here to the URL bar, that's what that's called, click on it to highlight it, right click, copy, and then come back to our Word document, right click on our highlighted section, link, right click again, paste, and apply. And then you'll see the link for the services on there. So hyperlinking is a really easy thing to do. It's really just highlighting what you're looking for, going back to the page, we'll go back one, finding your next event, plunge party. We'll test this one again. We've got the page, everything looks good, the information is on here. Click in your URL bar, right click, copy, back to the document, right click, and link, right click, then paste and apply. Now, this is in Google Docs. You might be using a Word document, you might be using Pages in an iMac. All of them have the same features, you just have to find the button. So if you're linking, all of them will have what looks like a paperclip almost to be able to attach something, like a little chain link. That's where you can add in your hyperlinks. It might say link, it might say hyperlink. You can copy and paste the same way. So it's pretty much the same any document, but again, if you guys are wanting some one-on-one help, you're welcome to schedule a time with me and I'd be happy to sit with you and we can do it together. You can bring your laptops or your phones, whatever, and we can do that together. So after you update your upcoming events and you've linked those correctly, you can talk about which event you're most excited about and offer an opportunity for people to come and meet you or talk with you if you would like to. And then I think a really cool thing that we should start doing, which some of you have already done, is a member spotlight. You can talk about a family or a person that you met with their permission and add a little bit of their story. And so I just put a little snippet about me and Jeremy and our family in here, and we'll add in a picture really quick. So I'm going to add in a picture of Audrey, and really easy thing to do. You'll see up here is insert, so I can click that, and then I can click on image and upload from computer. Audrey's picture is right here. Doesn't she look so cute? Click open, and it's going to add it in. Now this is really big. I don't need it this big, so I'm going to click on the picture and I'm going to downsize it quite a bit. And then scroll back up. And now her picture is here in the email. So I have a little snippet, member spotlight, a picture, and then making myself available. We're here for you if you need prayer, if you're going through anything, or you just have something amazing going on in your life, let us know. We can't wait to see you this Sunday. And then, of course, update your information at the bottom, add in your phone number, email address, and a photo of yourself too, just in case there's new people that have filled out a section community card but they haven't met you in person. You want to give them the opportunity to recognize your face so they can make the connection with you on Sunday. So this is really easy. So our email is basically ready to go. So now what we need to do is get in the group leader toolbox and actually move this over. So you've got your Word document ready, then you come over here to our trinitychurchweb.myshelby.org. This is the group leader toolbox. And it'll say you're not logged in, so we'll click here. You've got your username and password. If you have not registered for an account yet, or you do not have one, go ahead and click register. I've got mine ready to go, so I'll click on login. And then now that I'm logged in, I'm going to go to small groups, and the group leader toolbox is over here, so I'm going to click on that. Now it's going to pull up all the groups I'm a part of, which you guys can see I'm a part of all of your groups and our section community leadership class. I'll use this for my example today. So I click on the group, pulls up the page. Now I'm just going to do a test email to myself, so I'm going to check one box. If you leave it unchecked, remember it sends it to everybody. So I'll just check myself and click on communications. I have my email communicated, or my email box checked, so I know that's where it's going to go, and it's just being sent to me, not to anybody else. So in the subject, I'll type in this week in section 1A, just because that's the first one. Now look how simple this is. We already have our email all formatted over here. Now remember, there's not any clip art. This is an actual image, so the clip art's not going to transfer over. So you want to use an actual image that's like JPEG or PNG. So this is all ready. Our hyperlinks are in here. Looks great, ready to go. I'm literally going to click and drag down to select everything. Right click, copy, then come over here to my email box. Got my little cursor, right click, and paste. And check it out. My links are still hyperlinked, and my picture is in here. Everything looks good to go. And it may, like if you had something bold, like this one I had in bold and underline, that didn't transfer over, but I can fix that right here. Click B for bold, U for underline, super easy. If you want to change the color of any of your text, personally I would prefer for it to stay, black and blue. The links stand out quite a bit more, and it's just a more unified and simple format. It's not too much to look at. But if you want to make a few changes and make something in particular stand out, you're welcome to highlight it all. You could change the color of the font to our Trinity blue and make it bold. Different options. So you've got this all saved in here. Everything looks great. And then you'll just come over here and click on send. So I'll test send that out. There we go, message sent to me. Now I'll come over here to check my email and see how everything is going. I'll open it up. And as you can see, everything looks great. My links came through. Well, this email is silly. That wasn't a good example. Let's do it one more time. this was the first email that I sent. I only linked this first part. So you can right click on here and I'll open a link in a new tab. And it came through, takes you to the YouTube page. The picture came through. Everything looks fantastic, no problems. So I think that this is a pretty simple thing once we get started. Again, if you guys want to schedule one-on-one time with me, you're welcome to. But again, all you have to do for hyperlinking is just highlight, right-click, link, and then add in the link from whatever website. If you want to add in a picture, you just select the area you want the picture in, insert, image, upload from computer, and you'll be able to add it on there. Very simple. And then just modify the text, change the stories to whatever is on your heart, make it genuine, make it real, and people will love to get that from you. And we just want to make sure that we're consistent on when we send it out. So try to pick a day of the week that this is your day to send out your email. I'm trying to stick with Thursdays. So every Thursday, my emails get sent out. It's consistent communication around the same time of the day, and that way people know when to expect it, they're excited about it, and if they ever feel like they miss it and they want to go back and find it, they'll know when to look for the communication as well. Thursday is also a really good day because there's not any communications coming from the church on a Thursday. Tuesdays, Pastor Jim sends out his weekly email, and if you're part of Pastor Lisa's email group, she usually sends them out on Tuesdays as well, so I would avoid sending email communications out on Tuesday, but perhaps a Thursday or a Friday before the weekend services, that would be a good time. Or maybe even Monday, if you met somebody new and you wanted to send them something, that would be a great time too. So just pick your day, be consistent, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!